God has called us to separate ourselves. You know, if you a biblical scholar, you probably would remember Jesus Christ saying that he didn't come to bring together, but he came to tear apart. And what we got to know that's taking place in this season, if you're feeling it, you're starting to feel like you just don't care no more. Like it is what it is. We ain't forcing nothing. You're starting to step into that I don't give a syndrome, right? And it's because as this energy hit the planet, as Christ consciousness continue to rise, what it's going to force us into is more of our imagination, meaning, like it say, we will ascend into the clouds. You will start to experience more peace and happiness when it comes down to your imagination, and you will start to not really care too much for your old reality, the physical plane, the matter, right? And what'll happen is, by not focusing on the matter will have to go into the cave and be reborn again. It will have to seem to exist, like not exist no more. So you will say, well, how do you do that in the physical at the same time as being in it? You do it by being multidimensional, by operating from your faculty of the unseen. Get your 12 disciples together, meaning the 12 portions of the mind. Get the mind in alignment with the imagination. And then watch the blessings pour down on you. But you got to stand still. Don't allow your emotions to be dictated based on what you're seeing. Be cool with it all, because it all is for your good. The challenges, the hard times, the backstabbing, all of that. It's made for you to be able to learn how to strengthen your muscle when it comes down to letting go and letting God. Baby, the reason why we have to be aware of who we talk to is because when scripture says it got to be equally yoked in order to create a charge, what that means in the heavens is the imagination and mind got to be on the same page in order for the physical to play out what you really want. But on the below aspect, as above so below, it will look like in the physical, you and whoever you're choosing to share or talk to, y'all got to be in the same energy, on the same mind field. One can't be talking about problems and what they going through and looking at themselves as a victim, while you see yourself as the hero and you the one with all the information and knowledge. Because see, what that gonna do is cause one to be drained and one to be charged. Equally yoked, or being in equal coherence, it won't be like that. So somebody gonna get the bad end of the stick. But when two people are together, God is there, meaning two people that are on the same frequency. The power is there. The power of change. The power to birth something new. Because I can tell you right now, based on me observing people that I used to associate with, I was always that charge that would be drained, right? Everybody else would be taken from me. And it was all because I didn't want to walk that path alone until my imagination brings into my physical plane a match, right? We must learn to follow the breadcrumbs that the imagination or that our higher selves leave based on us focusing on the vision. Because see, how it would look in your reality is you think about something, say you're thinking about a song and then all of a sudden you cut the radio on and it's playing. You think about just a saying and all of a sudden you hear somebody say it. That's showing you the lag between your imagination, or the bridge between your imagination and your reality. So once you start becoming an alchemist by knowing that you are the great work, and you start testing yourself, paying attention to yourself by paying attention to your thoughts. See, intuition is just the ingredient that is moving around in your pot based on what you're focusing on in your environment, in the physical, right? In the old. But when it comes down to really guiding your intuition got to match up to your imagination, your higher self, your goals, your vision, your purpose. So you put yourself around everything, nothing more, nothing less. Put yourself around everything on a physical level, mental level, spiritual level that you want to see, your vision. Focus on it. Don't let nobody, friends or family, dictate you or knock you off of that. You got to be discerning enough to know if the people and the places and the things that you are choosing to focus on, are they in the direction that you're trying to go? Because we are like a remote control car, family. We are powered by the remote, which is the imagination. And whatever the imagination tends to bow upon, we walk out it, period. There's no in between. When a person feels as if they're in stagnation or stuck, it's just like saying, because you got to first know that the mind, the kingdom, is the nation, and the nation is the mind and the imagination. So until the mind and imagination works in coherence, you will stay in stagnation, which means dysfunction, lack of growth, lack of changing your reality. So if you want to change your life, change your state of mind. And the best way to do that is by changing your environment. Because a lot of times, old environments magnetize us to operating our old self. Just a quick minute to help someone. One love.